Wait,
guys.
Fast, before we move on, I got something here. Yeah, look here. It's us looking for Ribeiro during the match.
What America wants to do with the FIFA World Cup right now is to have a halftime show similar to
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's necessary? And if it is, which artist would you bring?
No, it's not necessary, bro.
Thank you.
It's definitely not, especially for South Africans, knowing how our players like to groove.
Harry Kane.
Every single thing Southgate did for the English squad was horrible.
No. Where did they get in the Euros?
But they got to win. It's like Arsenal. You're always happy with second place.
Gareth Southgate is the most successful English manager.
Do you think this now exposes Slot? Like, do you think it exposes that? Considering that now you've lost so many finals, yes, we'll give you the fact that you make your way to the top of the table.
So if you're bringing Amorim
That's
in,
what she said.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna leave it. I thought you were gonna.
Boys and girls, LGBTQI, HDMI, manenagazi, football lovers, welcome to Onsite Banter League.
You said LGBT, HDMI, LTV, LG, what, PS5, what did you know?
I heard someone say that and I finished myself, bro. I was like, yo, this is hilarious. Welcome to Banter League, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Myself and the boys are back again. I'm Hambing Yuan and Peter Utes. No overthinking football. George, isn't it a game? Boys, how are you feeling today?
No, we're feeling good. We must ask you.
I'm thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely amazing.
Oh, really?
We've had a crazy week of football.
Yes, we did. Bipolar. Like, it's a... You're in the middle, ne?
I'm sure you guys can't wait to talk.
No, we're gonna
give you time.
No, we're gonna give you time. Wanted to marinate.
Oh, can we marinate? Can we talk about how Kaizer Chiefs got marinated?
And that's where the segment ends. Well done.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Banter League.
Let's move on to the next one.
No, I'm a Kosa Matle. He's not looking good.
Mara, are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, but
Are you
because you guys
surprised?
talk a lot of stuff. Kaizer Chiefs is a mid-team table. Is a mid-table team. So, Chief.
Oh, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
What's alarm?
So you just came here to the Banter League set?
Kaizer Chiefs is a mid-table team.
Yeah, but we said that.
Good
It
on,
is.
guys.
Kaizer Chiefs, ifana ne-Letties.
We didn't say that.
Yeah.
So, this is what you guys are teaching the kids out there.
But
But Kaizer Chiefs is a mid-table team.
It's Chiefs that's teaching
fact.
us.
Where are the facts?
The
Don't
facts
give me
are-
opinions, my brother. Where are the facts?
The fact is they just lost their
let's
ninth.
calm down, guys.
More losses than
defeat.
wins.
Yes.
So everybody loses, my brother.
And
Not
Everybody
like Kaizer
loses.
Chiefs.
Can I please get more water?
What's the reason you're here? What is the actual reason you're here?
No, this is a sakala. This is a sakala because you guys are saying Kaizer Chiefs is a downgrade.
It is.
What makes Kaiser Chiefs a downgrade?
Every single team.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Ejo, every single team that plays Kaizer Chiefs, they loot points. Huh? There's... focus.
Kaizer Chiefs. Those boys are fighting. They lost that game, but they played a good game. GG.
Kaizer Chiefs are the Man United of South Africa.
What makes them the Man United? My brother, don't give me opinions, give me facts.
It's a downgrade. Their life cover got reduced by 10 rand.
Oh, you're lucky these cameras are rolling, bro.
How do you know?
I was going to test your jaw.
Guys, let's calm down.
Fantastic jaws. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one and only comedian and extraordinaire. Give it up for Tabiso! As we were saying, Kaizer Chiefs is a mid-table team. They did lose, and the Kaizer Chiefs fans are calling out for the coach's dismissal. So as football lovers, do you guys think that there's a standard that Kaizer Chiefs is supposed to be, and how they're currently playing is not displaying that? And what could be the problems?
No, man. You must be realistic, PD. This is a rescue job. It's not a team that is at the top. It's 10 years without a trophy. So now you need somebody who's just going to get points. It's not about beautiful football.
What
right
is
now.
the standard? Are we looking...
The standard is that Chiefs is team and cool.
Allegedly.
Mara bafile ngoba bathengisa ama funeral cover. What team do you support? Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah. There's only one team in South Africa. There's only one team in South Africa, bro. That's Kaizer Chiefs. The rest are just...
They're just at the top of the table.
I have to
You
go
guys
to-
are...
No.
I have to go to page 2 to find Kaizer Chiefs on the log.
You want again?
I'm just saying.
Scroll quite a bit.
I'm just saying. How do you guys keep losing so many games, bro? Like, I feel like I would rather have Royal AM back in the league than Kaizer Chiefs.
How many games have they lost in a row?
Royal AM.
I'd rather have Royal AM. In fact, they were playing better than Kaizer Chiefs.
I'm an envelope half time.
Imagine getting your man of the match money live. Cash.
While your family is watching. Sibonile, ingenile. Ah, dog, that's not nice, bro.
Okay,
That's not
then
nice.
if you've got a problem, Iteng again.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Iteng.
Royal.
Yeah, Royal AM. Iteng.
No, I think Black Coffee is doing a great job in bidding for
He
that
actually
job.
put a bid in.
Did he?
Funny
For Royal
enough.
AM?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the list? You have the list, yeah?
There's
The list is well, we have a
Pakistan. Did someone said it? I heard someone say
we
it.
didn't hear it. I don't know how you heard it alone.
Yo.
No, you're right.
I
Come on.
Someone
No,
So
no,
that's like I
no.
say, looking for a handout.
handball.
Yo.
There's wisdom.
My daughter, it's about soccer. This thing. Don't get yourselves in trouble.
No, but he actually put in a bid.
Allegedly.
Then Black Coffee comes here also.
He actually put in a bid. There's a couple of other bidders. There's a guy who's backed by Gayton McKenzie, for example, because Gayton McKenzie was saying that it's going back to the Free State. But it seems as though the top bid is 21 mil.
Ooh. What was the asking?
The asking was 15.
15. It's a bid. A bid is a bid. So
Bring my
does
team
this
back.
mean once a team has been bought, are they still in the Premier League or are they going to?
They haven't kicked them out yet, but the problem is that Iraliam hasn't played since the 29th of December.
And they owe us a game as well.
So you have to play all of those games back and hopefully not get relegated.
Hopefully, I think they must play their matches during Easter. Maybe kuzoba no Jesu nyana ozovuka or something. Akuvuki next.
Bruh, I don't think there's a way to rescue this issue, bro. Just relegate the status of the team. Because whoever buys it, you might end up having to take all those players.
You have to.
When you take all those players, you have to pay them.
Yeah.
And when you pay them, you are playing a team that's potentially gonna get relegated.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you are literally throwing money down.
So you're saying right now is not the right time for people to bid for the team?
I guess it would be a right time. man.
SARS said, hey, we want the money
So
now.
the season must end before.
SARS wants
SARS
their money
doesn't care
now.
about a season.
No, they don't care. They're not involved in the PSL's business.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They
All
just want their money.
Money is all that I want.
So basically, the person who buys this team, you're spending more than actually what you've bid.
Way more.
Essentially.
Way more.
That's
Way
why it's
more.
so low. The
Yeah.
asking price was so low.
Yeah.
Because they want to just cover their expenses and say the rest is up to you. Whether you left with R1 or whatever. It's not funny.
And the
50 million.
players, what happens to the players?
Joe, back pay.
You signed the
I think they're
contract.
getting paid in exposure to the sun because they're not playing anyway.
Hey,
What do you- Just saying. So yeah, man. So Black Coffee has obviously put a bid. He's one of the famous people, I would say. Why is Gating trying to buy a team also?
Well, according to him, he wants to bring football back to the Free State.
No, we're waiting for the spinning. Gating, you promised us spinning when you got into office.
Promises a lot.
You did promise us spinning.
You promised us you jog. You stopped after a month.
It was 3 days.
Imagine,
Yeah, boy,
it was 3 days of jogging. Now you think you're going to buy this team and do something.
Akire was still in the running.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he said that.
Thank you for jogging our memory.
Come here. We need that. God, yeah, that's crazy.
Now, Black Coffee, just do it, man. Just do it, and then and give the team a nice name. I think. What name would you name a team? If you had to own a team, buy a team, what name would you give it?
That's
That
a
is
tough
it.
one.
Tough question.
For a
Yeah.
home-brewed team.
Also, it depends
I see what
where.
you did there. Because coffee's brewed.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
Akire
No, you
coffee.
ruined
No,
it.
it
No,
flew.
no, it flew.
You know,
No,
sharp niggas, the jokes just.
no. Every day I get attacked. Every day. But we're not talking about your shortcomings with Liverpool. So I'm just saying.
Yo,
What would
keep
you
it in
name
the
the
pocket.
team?
Keep it in the pocket.
I think it depends on where I'd base the team. I'd love to have a team from. Also, by the way, I said I'd love to have a team because it's something I've thought of. Yeah, I'd love to have a team from my hometown, Barberton.
Oh.
Yeah, and then maybe.
Please don't say Barberton FC. Because
Okay, so. So I would call it.
BFC.
Yeah. Come on.
Let this man
Why
land.
would you stomp on my name like that?
sorry.
Yeah, my team's name, bro.
So Legends Baba sponsor.
You see? Things like that. Things like that.
Actually,
you guys
there's a
like
fun
this.
fact about you I didn't know. Did you were in sports management or sports?
Not
correct
in,
me. Correct me.
yeah, that's what I studied. Sports management, graduated. Then life said,
Kaizer Chiefs.
I'm jelly logo.
Then life started
was
laughing
like,
and you're
yeah.
like, I'm gonna tell its jokes now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Barberton FC is the name.
Yeah. Actually, I'd call it Barberton City Stars because that's the team we had in Barberton. The last team that looked like it was going to
19
make
man.
it to professional levels.
19 man is
19 man.
crazy.
During Bantu education.
Give them a 2000 and something, dog. 2000. I think I don't know if it's still active, but yeah, I would love, unless they buy a team like Joburg, we'll find a way. I'll name it after my son. Like Royal, his initials, something stupid like that.
And then would you have nepotism and play your own family members in the club?
Oh, of course, I'll give him number 10 even.
Even as we play.
Another
as we play.
Another Andile in the building. George,
Yo.
what would you name a team
Or I name my team.
if you were to buy a team right now?
Royal GM.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with the trend. Royal GM.
YGM?
Oh,
George
Mauritius,
Mokoena.
Chief.
But it should be an FC or a club at the end.
Royal GM FC.
Okay.
That's a long, like,
Chairman number 10, accountant, bus driver,
Yes.
kit manager.
that team is
Jomo
going
Sono.
nowhere.
Yep. Winner?
Shit, I never really thought about that. Probably something to do with like,
Sign Bougie.
oh, you already know.
Wow.
Sign
He wants
bougie.
what
Sign Bougie
he
in the show
wants.
and I
Boy.
keep saying no.
Every
Oh,
week.
lad,
Every
we
week.
had a debate.
First of all, he's not wrong. Why wouldn't you have signed Bougie on the show?
That's what I
I
said.
wasn't expecting that.
Thank you. You're the only one who agrees
Make
with
it
me.
make sense.
Mac didn't agree with me. You know what I'm saying?
Make it make sense.
Yeah, she can come
Hey,
wrong.
whoa, whoa,
She can
whoa,
come
whoa.
wrong. Imagine, bro. Like, just imagine. Just sign bougie.
Just my brother.
Come
my
on.
brother.
Just
My
juggling
brother.
balls.
He's so wrong for
Juggling mine. And then pass
for
to
background.
Tabi. Through ball.
Just
Ball
for
juggling.
background.
You know what I'm
Tabi,
saying?
so just for background, his actual background on his phone is
Sign Bougie.
but yeah.
So I guess Bougie FC?
Bougie FC.
No, but that guy got
better than
cancelled. Bougie got cancelled after fighting Mini Lamin. So you can't call it Bougie FC.
Wait, balwe kuseni noma emini.
At this point, everyone's gonna come here. Everyone's gonna come with their own reasons. You're talking about this shit.
Bougie FC. I think I'll just call mine Banter League, to be fair.
No, you can't
How
call it team
original.
league.
Okay, Banter
Banter League,
FC.
FC League.
Banter
Oh,
FC. Banter FC.
Hey, you're just like the people in Cape Town.
Like,
Cape Town City. You're like,
Stellenbosch.
Kune Orlando Pirates.
Cape Town.
Kune Mamelodi
City.
Sundowns. Kune
Okay,
but Imamelodi.
Orlando.
Benta FC.
Oh, yeah, iBenta kuphi?
Yeah.
You go on site like channel, you can subscribe lapha. Let's move on.
Don't say he's cooking. He's not cooking.
The other names make sense.
A big game of it. So last week I was here, sitting here, confident with my chest, sitting with two people who seemingly think they know football, especially local football, George. And I don't want to say
apologize.
much, but begune team enkulu, and luckily you were at the stadium. We got to experience the magic. We got to see the Mpepo being poured in the post. We got to
Allegedly.
Huh?
No, I saw
not
my
allegedly.
eyes.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly.
I'm not alleged.
Not
Yeah,
alleged.
Nick's
Hey,
Pirates.
that was flour.
Bicarbonate
All of them
soda.
had a young drumstick. They were
Yes.
cooking in
They
the
were cooking.
bag.
I
They
saw-
were not cooking shit. But the
So-
pitch,
Oh.
they cooked that pitch. Well, you see how many times we slipped? At critical
It
points.
was raining. It was raining.
No, wait, no.
What did Prince say a
Wait.
month ago about
That was a
pitches?
long time
I'm
ago.
just...
Can I land? You guys watered the pitch 5 minutes before the match. On Sunday,
We wanted you guys to play
on
on fresh
Sunday at
grass.
Soccer City, when Orlando Pirates was facing Mamelodi Sundowns, it was raining.
That's not what happened.
So,
It was raining.
So who
It
watered
was
the pitch?
raining.
drizzled.
God decided to water the pitch evenly. What you
And
guys
then
did
later-
during your match in Mamelodi, what you guys did, you watered one side.
We did. That's not what we did.
No,
that is
bruh.
not what we did. We made sure that the grass was equally fertilized to establish a great conglomerate of
A
football.
whole Adidas sponsor. You don't have different studs.
Exactly. Oh, you, man.
You, even.
No,
Both of you.
no.
Both of you. We're not Puma
Actually, first
even.
of all, you
We're not
lost
Puma.
the same day. You're not in this conversation. Wait, now.
Hey, I was in KZN.
I don't know what
You
you're
two.
doing.
Wait. One big team at a time. Okay, let's come in a team in Kulu, Orlando Pirates. It's team Yabantu Abahle, the team that has the most beautiful women, female supporters
On Instagram.
in the country. The team that has got the most live and raw and passionate fans.
On Instagram.
They were facing First of all, thank you to Kaizer Chiefs for putting us to stadium. It was absolutely amazing. Kaizer Chiefs, we made Mamelodi Sundowns walk all the way to the back.
No, IKEA
what they were doing?
Actually, the fact is, since what you call this thing, Soccer City or FNB is still Kaizer Chiefs' home ground. They decided, since we were playing away, we had the other locker rooms, but Chiefs said nah to Sundowns for using.
Hey, whoa, but
Imagine.
can we square that up? No one uses Chiefs' lockers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what
Whether
game
they're
is
champions
playing.
or not.
You're not allowed to use those lockers. Sapatala phela. Can't lead tenants. So everybody else must. But there's a reason why there's other change
Okay,
rooms.
can you at least, as Kaizer Chiefs, win something? Something.
We want
Since you
FNB.
gatekeeping the locker.
We want the key.
It's how we've got
To
the
the
key.
change
You know
room.
how
You know how
next
crazy
time.
that is?
Yep.
Is that you bring visitors to your house.
Yes.
And you don't make them walk through the main entrance. They must walk around.
We
they
don't
must be
care.
exhausted. And also in the same breath, and I was having this conversation with someone, that pitch, right?
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful pitch in
That
the
was
country.
not beautiful pitch.
It is.
That was not during halftime.
It was a
they were
plague.
filling holes. I saw it. I'm like,
Yeah, because you're
That's got nothing to do with
Sundowns was chasing the game.
maintaining
No,
the
no, no,
pitch,
no, no,
my
no.
brother.
Ask him about Loftus. What was happening at Loftus?
Loftus was not Sundowns
It was
Stadium.
even brown.
That's the rugby guys, bro.
It is.
It was
It's
even
the
brown.
Blue Bulls.
Okay, Atteridgeville.
The
Lucas
Sundowns
Moripe.
at Ridgeville, they paint the pitch with green paint. And after they paint that thing, when you slide tackle, you come up with a streak
When you
here
bring
in green.
visitors to your house, you must make sure things are proper.
No. We all live Kokas. Have you ever used the front door? Danko.
The back door. So,
Fire!
Round Agnanja. Round Agnanja.
You see, that's how you guys scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Yo, Mpanaka, I didn't know how to
Guys
feel.
were asleep, man.
can we just say, we were watching the match live, and I did say 2-0, but obviously the match ended at 2-1.
Yes.
Afigilo Coco Melon.
Yeah.
President Tema 2000, within the
love
first
Sundowns,
10 minutes, click, bang, bang, click, bang, bang. Sundowns was nowhere to be seen.
Do you know what I loved about that game?
Talk to me.
The first game, it felt like Pirates was trying to prove that they're a big team. They're going to fight. They're going to try overwhelm Sundowns. This game was how Pirates plays big teams. Now, I've often said here that Pirates, for me, is the biggest big game team in the country.
The biggest club in the country.
Eh,
Yes,
the
you're right.
biggest
Big game team.
Biggest big game team. If it's a final, if it's an important game, Pirates wins those.
Like how they're the cup, like how you
Yeah,
said.
they've got five trophies in the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So this game that they played was how they play. They don't mind going 0-0 and getting 2 chances and then parking the pass.
Yeah.
That's what they did that's what they did to Sundowns Nedbank Cup. But it's a 0-0 and then Shem, Coco Melon.
Don't touch me.
Coco Melon, Shem.
That wasn't a bus, that was a taxi. They
That was a taxi. Like,
Because
I
even
think
there, Sundowns was messing up on their own. You could see
first half.
That's
Guys,
not a
guys.
pass, that thing.
Before we move on, I got something here. It's us looking for Ribeiro during the match.
Yo.
Simtholang uputi bekangekho, nowhere to be found. Pirates played a low block.
Mbogazi. LTP.
Full blacks, full. Yeah.
Yay! Sehoa.
What's in it?
Please someone put English here. The fullbacks were sitting back. Mamelodi Sundowns tried. I think they had like 9 million corners in that game.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But only one shot on target.
Only
One shot on target, which was for me, I think, was very disappointing. disappointing.
Dude, you know when you
But
when you look
disappointing
at
match
it,
for Mamelodi Sundowns, to be quite honest, because obviously as reigning champions, you've been playing so well. Last time we played you beat us 4. And then when you come to Soccer City, there were no shots on target except for that one. And what was wrong? Do you think it was Pirates' beautiful tactical strategy, or was Mamelodi Sundowns was just they did not arrive?
Let me just answer you there, ne?
Yeah.
This game was a true depiction of what happens in the Mzansi. The rich old man was destroyed by 2000 in 5 minutes. 1-2.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't keep up. And that's just life. Yonke into hambi pele.
Pele.
Akasana stamina lo baba bo.
I want to say this on camera that Lebuhile Mufokeng is the best player in the league.
No.
He's a great player, but he's not the
Mapagania,
best.
you can back me here.
What are the stats, Chief?
Yeah?
What are the stats?
What
Chief?
stats?
I get you back it up.
Now
What are
you
the
also want
stats?
reasons now.
What are the stats? I will test your jaw right now. What are the stats?
Jaws 5.
no, man,
That's
it was
the movie.
interesting. I think for me, if Sundowns played the way they played from 70 minutes going up, I think it would have been a draw game. But from what I saw from the start of the match until maybe 70, 75 minutes, I was just like, I don't know what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Because that's when in that last 20 minutes, That's when we're in your half. That's when we had so many of those corners that led to nothing.
And then why
at
did
the
you
end
guys
of the day.
sub Ribeiro? Why?
Because there was
Bam rest.
Joe.
because he exhausted himself. It was 2-0.
No, but he was frustrated.
But he was frustrated also.
Because Pirates was very good defensively.
When he's
No, I will give you
angry,
that.
when he's angry, he loses his.
I'll give you
ability
that.
to
Why
play.
is he being a kid throwing his toys out of the carts?
At the end of the day, he's still a kid.
No, because he thinks he's a Ballon d'Or player, and I think for Mina Lebuhile is a Ballon d'Or player. I said what I said.
Ah,
okay,
mara.
there we
Which
go.
Ballon d'Or? Which one is this one? No.
Yeah?
Hey.
Yo, hi.
Ele dlalang libo discovery onela ko kasi.
Yeah, Ballon d'Or, my money per games, maybe.
Kaizer Chiefs, please be number 4 at least before we start talking. We ain't gonna talk much about my team here. But it was a beautiful display of football. One thing I noticed again, I think in the beginning of the match, since Sundows was an away team, Pirates was on some, no, you're not gonna chill here. They tried to move them from where they were sitting. Even the announcer was saying,
Yes.
guys, we're visitors, let's respect the visitors. And then the Pirates fans were like, nah, we're not gonna do that.
The mind games, the gamesmanship started very early.
Yeah.
Pirates came out, did the walk on the pitch,
Walk on the pitch, yeah.
threw whatever they threw there. Nice.
Powder.
Fans, yeah. When Sundowns came out, the announcer dude played the Pirates song.
Yeah.
And the Pirates fans started singing
Yeah.
while Sundowns was doing the walk
walking out.
around.
Home ground.
Yo, they made
Home
them
ground. No,
feel the pressure.
It's incredible though to see. Like I was stunned. I was like, yeah, no, these guys are cooking. Because even that, what do you call that line in the middle?
No, the center line.
The
Guys,
center line.
It's a tradition. Pirates take center line when they're home.
No, they were
But the
fighting.
thing that
Nah,
they did was that they changed sides. So usually they're on the side. If you go to Orlando,
You're the
they're
tunnel
on
side,
the
the
tunnel
tunnel-
side.
the tunnel side, yeah.
But then they went that side and they were clapping people allegedly
saw.
and saying that no, guys, center. It's a tradition.
It's a
You could see
tradition.
they were
You can't
pushing
clap people.
Sundowns.
No, go to Orlando and try the center line.
That's shy.
And
Go
don't
to
be a
Orlando and try
Pirates
the
fan.
center line and don't be a Pirates fan.
Yeah, I'm okay. You see, these Pirates fans also, the problem now, man. Because it's difficult with Pirates fans, bro. Since when do we don't do sitting arrangements
yeah.
in SA? Of course we should. Away
should.
team should sit at an away end, home team should dominate whatever. But we've never been doing this. All of a sudden now,
Oi,
they're coming with
Orlando.
it's tradition.
And they were moving them. You could see it like as the game was progressing, like Sundowns
Like
was
all
going
6 of
Yeah.
them.
to the corner.
All 6 of them.
of 6 of those Sundowns fans.
There's why
Yeah.
weren't you fighting with the compatriots?
I think I was gonna
outside?
go there and get clapped also.
Well, luckily for Tez, he knows what's going on. Guys, remember that you can also check out your live scores on this website called betwayscores.com. Anything that's happening, international breaks,
Yes,
football, whatever the score. So you don't have to switch between the apps. Lapano bona ma odds nemali yakho ngapha score usiboni ngapha ithi maintenance angifuna ukuzingena zento.
Ngapha it's a cash out.
What
Yes,
type of better
maintenance.
are you, bro? I've always wondered. Like, do you bet for cash out? Do you bet for like maybe 2 teams and you're like, okay, cool, stake high? Like, what are you?
So I'm more of a counter better.
Hey, man.
So I try to outsmart reality. So in most instances, I come out tops because I know life.
Like Liverpool.
Yeah.
Come out of things.
Yeah, it's finals, a lot of
finals.
Hey,
Let's
PSG.
focus.
Focus.
Ne.
I'm talking about
Yeah, man, you don't play the game, play the man.
one time.
So usually people lose on Betway.
Yeah.
So I go against what these people are betting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's how I try.
Reverse
I
psychology.
cash
The
out
app.
a lot of times because I'm a chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that pain. With the,
Team
and
A1.
then,
Everything is green, just one team. And guess what the team is? Chiefs or Man United. Every freaking
Why are
time,
you
bro.
betting PSA?
Bruh.
It's your fault.
have you ever hated a team you don't know?
Yep. I hate
What
Lazio.
about Tripolis? You don't know the players, but now you hate
that division.
Now you hate Sanchez. Javier Sanchez. You don't know this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, please,
I hate
the
Lazio.
penalty.
Lazio, I hate them with a passion.
You don't know
Lazio,
nothing about
Atalanta.
those guys.
Juventus, oh my God.
Do not bet
On Juventus
Do
and
not bet
Dortmund
on
is the worst
Italian
thing.
teams
Yeah,
or
Dortmund,
PSL teams. Or PSL teams. Speaking of betting, let's talk about the CAF International. Right? Bafana Bafana Itala with the neighbors.
Yeah, World
Very
Cup
soon.
qualifier.
Which is, I think is always going to be unfair because I mean Lesotho has to pick from 20 men in Lesotho to play for the national team.
what-
Because I understand.
Mind you, they're still paying rent in
So
this country.
how do you see
Inside.
Bafana
No, it should be an easy game. It should be an easy game. It should be a game that we walk over. We took them to Epulokwane to go play this game. So I think it's going to be it should be an easy win for Bafana Bafana.
Yeah.
7 points. They should go to 10. We should be in the top 1 or 2. Nigeria still flopping at the bottom, so it gives us a big opportunity to qualify.
And then who's to look out for in the squad already? In terms of
Half of my Melody
performances?
Sundowns.
Yeah, half of my
I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying.
Siyabonga Ngezana.
Siyabonga Ngezana. Who else? Who else?
No, there's a couple of people. Look,
My Melody Sundowns.
Tapele Morena?
The back four.
Tabelo Morena is a
Kuliso?
good performer.
No?
Yeah, well, they're going to replace each other, those ones. Buda who's going to play most probably.
Tebogo Mokoena 100%. He has to
100%.
be there. He's a brilliant. I watched him. He was trying to fight there on Sunday. There he was playing hard. Obviously, Coco Melon,
Are Akashen.
the best team in Africa, the best player in Africa.
You're going to
Allegedly.
think the whole day.
It's an agenda.
One win. It's only one time.
Egypt Benzan, but the tennis.
No, they're busy building our Mo Salah statue because the greatest African player to grace us.
We're still coming. Skawar. The greatest player in finals.
Okay, but on a serious
I
note,
digress.
boys, on a serious
I
note, withdraw the statement completely.
I withdraw
But
Telela.
on reality chats, ne, boys, we haven't qualified, we haven't played in the World Cup since 2010, and that was also because we were hosting. And it's been, how many years? 15 years since then. Do you think this time around, having, I think they've added 5 more teams to the
I think
teams
it's
in Africa that can
it's gonna
qualify?
be 9, yeah.
So do you think we're going to go through and we're going to see Bafana Bafana playing in the World Cup?
I trust Hugo Bruce. Hugo Bruce has done incredibly well with this Bafana Bafana team. And he's done it by not listening to Prince when they say they want beautiful football and all of those things. He plays results-driven football. So I trust him more than I trust anybody else because he's already proven. 3rd place, AFCON. He's qualified us for AFCON before, before we even get into the final games. So for me, Hugo Bruce is going to take us to the World Cup, especially with more places.
Yeah.
Ish. Tricky. Because when is the next World Cup?
Next year. Next year?
2026.
Yeah, to next year.
America.
And
Drake is performing halftime, but conversation for another day.
That's
for another day.
allegedly.
For another day.
Actually, no. Let's ask him this because we had this conversation, right?
Drake?
So what America wants to do with the FIFA World Cup right now is to have a halftime show similar to
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's necessary? And if it is, which artist would you bring?
No, it's not necessary, bro.
Thank you.
It's definitely not, especially for South Africans, knowing how our players like to groove. Imagine halftime we're leading 3-0 and then comes out a small day after that. Now niggas are not even listening to the coach. By the time they come out, they're confused. They're not even focused on the game. Dog, no.
No, but I think since I think it might happen because we are talking about America here. They for some weird reason, they want to bring their own cultures into a sport that's already thriving, but obviously they wanted to drive that side. And the FIFA president did say that it might be...
But it's for money, guys.
Of course it is.
You have to get the Americans in.
So then how long is your halftime now?
Even Super Bowl halftime is 15 minutes? Still the same.
It feels like a long 15. Yeah?
Yes.
Yo, that's a long 50.
Because
I
now-
can't be just
It's not long,
Like
it's
set
2
up
minutes setup, 2 minutes. And then usually the performance is about 12 minutes.
Really?
How many songs is he performing?
As many as you want.
Kendrick
Chief.
performed
Kendrick
5.
performed all of them. Maru Shapile ka di snippet.
Kendrick is whack. Anyway,
Says you, Chief.
I'm a hater, and let me
Yeah,
hate.
So now they're gonna
you're
do
not like us,
that show
that's
in the
why.
start.
Why? This is so confusing. Because you're light skinned. But you're the one standing up for Kendrick. And the dark skinned nigga is like, I don't like that guy.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
Twilight?
It's a movement thing that's happening here that I do not understand.
No, in the hemisphere.
His legs just went, yo.
What other matches are we looking forward to when coming to the international breaks? I know we've got what do you call this thing?
UEFA Nations.
The Nations League.
Ethiopia versus Egypt. I don't know how that's going to go. But on the same day, Nigeria, the Super Eagles, are going to be facing Rwanda. I saw an interesting reel when I got it.
Yeah.
Actually, let me...
When Rwanda, the people that wanted to fight us also...
Hold on.
Yeah, Rwanda.
I can neither confirm nor deny this statement.
Yeah, they did say the president was like, hey man, stop lying about my name.
Then Cyril was like, "Bet."
Cyril kept quiet.
Get quiet. But he was fighting
Oh
everyone.
shit! Sorry. I'm trying to find something. Things on a girl's live.
Wait, nah. It's a sign.
Eh?
Huh?
No, why are you trying to be bougie? Pause. So this is interesting. So Alex Iwobi is a Nigerian international.
Yes.
And him and let me play this audio. Some crazy.
Put on the mic.
Premier League rivals have been left shocked after they were given a double bed to share on international duty. Alex Iwobi and Ola Aina linked up with Nigeria during this week's international break. However, upon checking into their hotel room, Fulham star Iwobi and Nottingham Forest's Aina were left stunned after seeing there was only one double bed in the room. In a video...
Okay.
So,
So now, Mama, is this a standard for Africa? Imagine booking Lionel Messi and Xavi in the same room for a World Cup qualifier or something.
in the same bed.
Don't look at it like that. The confederations are working together to foster unions between the players.
Do you think that is the reason?
They got niggas cuddling. What do you mean? What are you talking
Alex
about?
Iwobi's busy there saying,
Yeah, I know.
you got my back, Nick.
Whoever's pillow talking will lose the next game.
Just like, I don't understand. That's crazy though.
But if you played soccer, junior levels and whatnot, this is not weird.
Football, they're going to come for you there, bruh.
Ah, right. Diski, that thing. That thing is Diski.
Yes. If you play,
Nah,
you will
if
see.
you've played Diski before, my brother.
Yeah. So this is normal.
We
Marito's
share
rivals.
with... Wait.
Yes,
You're rivals. You're not. It's not
it's
the same
rivals
team.
apparently.
It's I'm playing you tomorrow, and now
But we're sharing.
You are
Yeah,
sharing.
you gonna see me brush my teeth.
I think it was an admin mistake to be fair.
Yeah.
That's-
'Cause maybe they assumed, no, this guy, because both names sound Nigerian.
They're the same team.
Alex Iwobi. So that was a very interesting one. What's the team called? Is it called Niger
At
or
such a
Nigger?
level, huh?
The team, is it called Niger or Nigger?
Are we going there?
I'm asking. What are they called? Niger?
Like I feel white.
Niger?
Niger.
Niger. I had to make sure because
See, when
some
he
kid
said
out
that,
there.
I felt white a little bit. I was like,
Nigga,
can I
please.
say it? Hard R. Hard
Where did that come from?
No, I'm just asking because pronunciation is not everyone's mother tongue. Yeah?
Hey, Shanda Ramasa.
Okay, basiki rabaraba.
Pronunciation is not everyone's mother tongue.
So I'm quite intrigued to see how the teams are going to play. But obviously, other European teams are playing qualifiers. What do we have here? We have Asbon. Okay, this is Ghana, Venezuela. Let's talk about England.
Yeah.
England. Thomas Tuchel. Is Tuchel.
Oh, you there?
I'm trying.
Is it a hard L?
Yeah, it's like the C and the H to me. It's too
I
tense.
say it like how it's written. Tunche.
Thomas Tuchel, but obviously he's the England manager.
Yeah.
And I think he's obviously now, he has a task at hand. And he made some interesting call-ups for the England squad. Mainly someone you've been very vocal about, Marcus Rashford, who is a Man United reject, has...
Say a Man United reject, but an Aston Villa prodigy.
yeah, but an Aston Villa prodigy.
My
Someone
God.
who looks
How
like...
old is he?
Who looks like he's got his form back.
Don't worry about that.
I feel like that was a very loose usage of that
Don't
word.
worry about how old he is. Don't worry about it.
An
Don't worry
interesting
about it.
call-up
Can't be
for
a
him.
prodigy at 45.
Yes,
nigga.
you can.
That's not how that works.
You young at heart, nigga.
That's not how that
They also
works.
called upon Jordan Henderson, former Liverpool captain who now plays at Ajax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you think should be in that England squad? Because is this the I would say the most talented England generation?
But isn't that the problem that they've had? That England always goes with the most talented, the most flashy, the most whatever, then they
The
lose.
most foreign.
Maybe you need to bring in Jordan Henderson and just get good old English
Yeah, that's
hard
what they
work.
need.
Good old English hard work in the middle. Tlogelang bo Foden,
Yeah.
So no Bellingham.
somebody
So no
step over.
These
Bellingham,
people got
Tony,
skill.
Trent, pressure.
Get
What
rid of
pressure?
them.
No pressure?
What did they do in
Get
the
rid of
Euros?
them.
No, I completely agree. Because I was saying this the other time. Like, I think when you start stacking superstars, it leads to no results. We've seen this with Brazil probably from 2014 going down, where they had half the superstars. You look at that lineup, you're like, yeah, it's going down.
Yeah.
But they have no trophy. They have nothing to show for it.
I don't know about
It's kind of different because Brazil, everyone is skillful in Brazil.
Yeah.
definitely golden generation every single World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These brews, their football is cop and chase from day one. That's what they know. A bit of skill, then it's showboating.
Yeah.
But now they've got an influx of these foreign blood players who are English nationals or internationals who intrinsically are just skillful. They're not about the discipline or the tactics like your Gerrard is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys, Bellingham wants to
Lampard
play
was, or
football.
Beckham was, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's where they keep hiring coaches who are very,
I think they
rigid.
need that.
So you think with the flexible play that these players bring, they don't need a rigid coach?
No,
Because there's no good guys.
You have to pick a role.
see what you're saying.
If
Yeah.
you're
I see
gonna
what
go
you're
skillful, go skillful. Get a
Yeah.
skillful coach.
Go all the
if
way,
you're gonna
bro.
go boring, which I think England should do, if they want to win anything, they need to play the most. I wonder if Gareth Southgate didn't listen to everybody talking about Foden. If he just played Harry Maguire, the Harry Maguires of the world, your Jordan Hendersons. No, I'm serious.
He was horrible.
Yo, Harry
No, no,
Kane.
no.
Every single thing
Mara,
Gareth
Harry
Southgate
Kane-
did for the England squad was horrible.
No. Where did they
They
get in the
haven't won
Euros?
shit.
But
Jack
they got
shit.
but
They got to win.
But
It's
Gareth
like
Southgate-
Arsenal.
They got
You're
to win.
always
Wait.
happy with second place
Gareth
every time.
Gareth Southgate
calm
is the
down.
most.
Calm
Gareth
down.
Southgate is the most successful English manager since Terry Venables. I think it is in the 1980s.
What, based on what? Almost making it.
Semi-final. No, they don't get it anywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
The fact that you get to the semi-finals with England is insane.
But be
Already.
fair,
They got to
be
the
fair.
finals of the Euros. I mean,
Yeah.
A minute ago, we were praising Bafana Bafana for finally making it to the top four.
Yeah.
of
AFCON as well,
AFCON.
yeah.
So also you gotta praise them for making it to the finals. The only problem is, and you are right, listening to the people and not doing what you
What you
should
know.
be doing.
So then England
It's
decided
listening to the people.
So England decided to switch up and not have an England or an English coach.
Yeah.
Thomas is obviously German.
Yeah.
And is this gonna change? Is this gonna change the way they play?
Yes, definitely.
Because if you look at, like, I was looking at midfield. Like, I understand why you would call Jordan Henderson obviously for that captaincy, for
You
that
would.
leadership. It's not because I'm biased, but to name some of the midfielders in the England squad, you've got Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Do you rate him?
Not for England.
I can't believe Declan Rice is worth 40 million. Arsenal bought him for 40 million. Does he
No,
perform like
100.
I was thinking pounds. But
Yeah, no,
dollars,
100 pounds,
100,
really
yes.
is.
So
Yeah.
100 million. Is Declan Rice, when you're watching him play ball jam, does he look like a 100 million dollar player?
Ay, que
It's just a
propaganda.
tall Katsande. That's all he is, bro. It's just a tall Katsande who struck a ball once and it went in the back of the net and everyone goes, it's got a powerful shot.
So he's average. You also got Cole Palmer in that midfield. We also have got Curtis Jones, who's an absolute baller. We've got Morgan Gibbs-White. He's been having an exceptional season. You also have got Eze.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got Bellingham on that list as well. But Bellingham is listed as a forward. But Rashford is up front with Harry Kane,
I
Foden,
saw that coming.
Anthony Gordon, Jared Bowen, and Solanke. Solanke?
They didn't put
Yes.
Jack Grealish on the list.
Personally,
Oh, but he's been doing well.
Grealish?
no, I Solanke.
Oh,
They put
Solanke's
Grealish
been
on the
Yeah, for Solanke. it's
But
been-
hearing
crazy.
hearing those players, ne, who's your destroyer in that midfield?
I would say
Henderson.
Imagine.
destroyer.
That's now you go and
Okay.
face Brazil.
What was he doing for Liverpool?
Who would you be with?
Liverpool fans? What was he doing?
Leadership,
Henderson.
composure, very
Henderson,
vocal.
him,
Yes.
Milner. Remember that midfield alone?
Yeah, but that midfield didn't need a destroyer.
Didn't need a destroyer.
But it's hard work.
The way Jurgen Klopp played, those guys were very flexible. They were very interchangeable, and it was all about hard running.
This is what I'm saying.
So they
remember
don't, they
this,
don't need a
Because remember
destroyer.
this, Jordan Henderson was the first person to start the destroying of Barcelona on that 4-0 thing. He's the first one who scored. You know what I'm saying? So they know what to do when they need to do whatever they need to do.
You see, me, I like Tuchel and what he's done for two reasons. I think the English managers haven't had balls enough to do the unpopular things. So the fact that he's bringing in these kids, he's playing other people there, I think it's a good thing for a start. You have to get the results, obviously, but I think you need to go to boring football. And if there's one person, you know how you won the Champions League, if there's one person
Yeah.
who can do boring and win, it's Tuchel.
I mean, no matter how does that guy keep getting high, like
KCV.
top of the range jobs like this?
It's
Like, if there's a guy who's been given things, what am I they give him, bro?
man.
PSG is in there, Chelsea, but you like him.
How did you
Yeah,
get this?
win. He won the Champions League with these guys.
Yep. And also he almost got PSG their first Champions League. Almost.
Everybody knows.
Almost. Almost. So it's interesting. We're gonna see how Rashford performs. I think personally he deserves to wear an England shirt.
Yes.
Obviously, He was not in a good camp. Old
Yes.
Trafford was not a good place for him
Yes.
to be in. He does deserve it. That boy, he's been playing for the England squad since he was a kid, man.
But
No, but
that's
even,
entitled
but
to
even
it.
on performance this year, guys,
But on
After
performance,
doing for Aston Villa.
After
guys.
Harry Kane,
right.
after Harry Kane's the top goal
guys.
no,
scorer
hear me out.
of England.
Hear
do
me
you
out.
mean this
Hear me
year?
out.
It's been
hear me
3
out.
weeks.
Hear me out. Yeah, exactly my point. Now listen, you know I rep Rashford crazy, and I'm glad that he got the opportunity. But to say that he deserves is crazy.
Okay,
Because even
okay.
in the last Nations League, for me, it was just like you underperformed.
Okay,
you
check.
didn't do anything. In Man United, after
Yeah.
that, he still underperformed. Cool.
Yeah.
Now at Aston Villa, we're seeing something, but he just arrived.
Speaking of England and
Yeah.
English teams and players, Liverpool got knocked out of obviously the FA Cup final by Newcastle, which obviously ends Newcastle's drought of winning something.
70 years.
You know, unlike Arsenal, congratulations to Newcastle.
70 years.
Yes.
Us-
Congratulations
we
to
have
Newcastle.
trophies.
I won't lie. When I saw the lineup, I was like, Slot is nyatting teams because that's how we got knocked out of the Carabao. And he's. I know. We can beat teams playing kids. Chelsea knows how we feel about this.
You beat me by one.
No, we beat you
yeah.
playing
A
kids.
beating is a
Doesn't
beating.
matter. So, so at the end of the day, I don't know how I feel about Slot's performance in these domestic cups. Whether he's taking them lightly or his main goal is to keep our players fit to make sure that they finish the last couple of games that are left in the Premier League. It's disappointing because we were talking a lot of cack.
We.
No, the Liverpool
I
fans.
was about to say.
We're talking a lot of cack in terms of quadruple.
now-
No.
on-
But wait.
on this table
Arsenal was
here-
also saying we win the league, we win the season. No.
Prince, you're
But don't come for
digressing.
me for
You're
for
digressing.
being wishful.
No, you're digressing.
I'm not digressing.
Prince.
Sorry,
You're
you're
digressing.
you lost.
You're
We're
about to
talking
come
about
in.
Why am I
Liverpool.
catching a string?
No,
We're
wait.
talking about Liverpool.
You're about to come at me for wishing to win a quadruple. Now I'm a
Don't
joke because I didn't
deflect.
win.
No.
When the season starts, every team has a chance to win.
Exactly.
The
So
quadruple.
what's wrong with that?
Don't
It's
deflect.
just our turn to admit, we're not getting
For the
it.
second
Tavis
year.
was the sensible
For the
Liverpool
How is
fan
he sensible?
here.
Me, I'll defend my team.
No, bro. But I think you're right, man.
Niggas.
So let me tell you, wait. In terms of Slot, there was a thing Liverpool had when Klopp was there, and it was heavily based on humility. Those guys, they weren't. Slot has got this
Arrogance.
blind thing going on. The thing that Van Dijk said when we beat PSG in
in the first leg.
in the first leg,
Yeah.
when they were complaining to a ref, and I was like, "Hey, man, this is not League One. This is not, those things would never happen under Klopp. But now I think we've got a certain arrogance to
the team.
the team, and now it's kind of like messing with the chi of the team. Because we even though we were dope with Klopp, but we were always underdogs.
Yeah.
Because in every game he was gonna, we'll just do what we can.
The last minute
we'll
goals we
fight.
used to score, yeah.
This guy goes, I can't believe I lost to Nottingham Forest. And
So
you
now-
go, him now.
Twice. So now let me ask you, do you think this now exposes Slot? Like, do you think it exposes that? Considering that now you've lost so many finals, yes, we'll give you the fact that you make your way to the top of the table. Yes. So what do you think? Is
No,
this
no, no.
It's
Wait,
one
wait.
final.
Can I ask you before? It's going to add on to this. There's a question I asked to Prince when we started.
Yeah.
Do you think that Honest Slot has it in him to get it over the line? Because it seems like you're being pushed by Bo Van Dijk, Kilibo Mo Salah, and the experience of that team. Do you think that Honest Slot has it in him to go over the line? And do you think, as Des said, is he overrated? Is he underrated?
I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a great coach. But also, remember, the whole thing is new that they're running this season.
Okay.
It's not like when Klopp was there, he was managing the club. Slot is a coach.
He's a coach, yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got trainers who do things with the whatever. But he's just a coach. He's here for...
I mean, he was in the stands
On
for the
the
last
field.
2 games. It was just
You know-
sad. It was sad. But I
I don't think he's been exposed as yet.
Yeah.
He's lost very few games. And it's part of the history he had also where he comes from. He wasn't losing a lot of matches. So at this point, I just don't like, it's like getting a typical Pirates coach for Chiefs. When you go, but hey, Chiefs, we don't behave like this. We are always quiet. We are always this. We are always that, Then you get, like Jose Mourinho. There are teams that he would never coach because of the way he behaves or whatever. There are teams who don't believe in
Barcelona,
that.
so.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, of
Even though
course.
he was a coach there technically.
Yeah, but he would
Yeah,
never be
but
the
about
main
that,
guy,
yeah.
So with Slot, it kind of feels like it might be good, but that's not a Liverpool
So,
type of.
so what happens next season? Mohamed Salah contract, I believe, is about to be up.
Van Dijk.
Dijk contract is about to be up.
Yeah, Alexander Arnold.
Do you trust him to start from scratch? What do you think is going to happen next season?
I think to his point, what he mentioned is that Slot is a coach and Klopp was a manager. But I think since Slot came in, he's been managing the team well. Whatever squad he inherited, he's managing well. I mean, let's not, like, the fact that they're sitting number 1 in the Premier League table, like, for me, that blows my mind.
And number 1 Champions League.
No, it doesn't matter. We are of that
No, I'm
already.
saying, but I'll give
Right?
you that,
Yeah.
that during the season.
So it's like, for me, it's like, yes, it's Klopp's work. He just managed the team that already exists. We haven't seen the type of buys he made. I mean, Chiesa came on and he scored a goal.
And
And,
you
that's his
won't.
only purchase.
No.
That's the only players.
Here's the thing: you will never see the type of purchases he can make because he doesn't buy players. He's not a manager. He's a coach. There's a team assigned to purchase players.
FSG.
So if he says, I need a striker of this build who can probably score this many goals a season, the team has to go and look for that.
It's
And
not
then
his-
come with, these are the people we have. How do you feel about this one? This
But
one,
then
this
doesn't he at least say, I'm looking for a number 9. I'm looking for a striker. I see how Isak is playing. I see how Mbuemo is
Nah,
playing.
you
Can you
guys-
guys go fetch him for me?
You guys,
Oh, yeah,
changed-
he can.
Yes.
but you guys changed to a data team. Remember. So another big problem here is that Slot fine is going to be he's going to be the coach, the manager next year. But you've lost people like Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards was your chief executive.
Yeah.
He came in with Klopp. So Liverpool restructured everything.
Yeah.
So now when you've lost those type of guys, is it a year 1 situation again?
I
Is it
think so.
a-
I mean, looking at how many coaches other teams have changed. We look at Man United, and you think, would he bring in a new coach? You know, things are gonna be up, but
Aviator.
Aviator reverse. Aviator is coming from the sky, landing, not like leaving from there, going up. So I think, to answer your question, George, I think for me, the real test of Slots will be next season.
Okay.
If luckily Liverpool go on to win the Premier League, we'll see what they do with the money, whether they're selling anybody. I would sell Nunez for Qatar any day.
Joe, you said Maguire last time. Now it's Kasande.
Going. But after that penalty, come on.
Bro, we are losing 2-0 against Newcastle. And the sub you decide to bring on
Is the man that
is
ruined your
Darwin
chances.
Nunez. I just don't understand. But anyway, that's enough for Liverpool. I don't know what's going to happen to Klopp. To Van Dijk,
Slot.
Trent, and Salah. And if we do lose them, maybe some Arab teams will buy them and maybe we'll have a surplus to buy
No,
some
they're
players.
living for free, my brother. We are not getting anything from that. They are going for free.
That's crazy.
Also, our team is very terrible at managing relations, bro. I love Liverpool, but horrible team when it comes to managing relations. The way Mane left, the way Firmino was
No,
treated.
that's not a man.
But it was
Let him
very, all of it was very like, hey man, these guys are not great people, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know who's not great? Hoyland. Hoyland? No, let me land.
Horrible.
Yeah, Hoyland is obviously Man United's number 1 top striker. They bought him for lots of money because guess what? He's going to be Haaland, but he's Hoyland from Temu. This guy, he broke his scoring drought that lasted for 21 games as your number 1. Like, this is a person in front. So,
Even Marino has
do you
muscles.
think Man United should be already saving money, selling stadiums? They can't afford to pay the people, we know this.
They don't have lunch.
They don't have lunch.
They're building a circus. There's a player out there who's not cutting his hair until Man United wins 5 games. How can you do that when Hoyland is up front, not scoring for 21 games? This guy, by the end of 2026, he will look like Bob Marley. Because he is not cutting that hair. What do you think the problem is wrong at Man United? To be
Man
honest,
United, bro.
is
Man
Imran the
United.
problem? Or does he also need time to restructure the team?
Why are we letting the coach restructure?
There's a
You
spirit.
can't let the coach, it's like Chiefs. You can't let the coach be the one that's leading the restructuring. The restructuring must come from behind. So if you're bringing Amorim
That's
in.
what she said.
Yeah, I thought you were going to leave it. I thought you were going to leave it.
I was actually waiting for
heard
like,
it.
you know,
I heard it. And then I was like,
you know,
no.
I say nothing.
Let me
That's why I
not
looked
say
at it.
anything.
And then he kept going. And I was like, that man's growing up.
Man. Hey.
Sorry.
He had an internal argument with himself. Don't do it, don't do it.
Let's call it
Nigga, they
delayed
know me.
satisfaction. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So it's one of those things where I think Man United has to decide on its direction. We just mentioned Liverpool. Liverpool made a choice. FSG was like, guys, whatever we have was not working. We need to start from scratch all the way and follow one road. But if your road is being led by your coach and Sir Jim doesn't know where the budget is going and all of those things, that team's not going to be successful. And Amorim is going to be under pressure at the end of all of that. You need support for him.
So what do you need? Do you guys say
Illusions,
he
man.
needs a brand new 11? Or is it the type of play?
Bro. Man
need
United are
support.
just delusional, bro.
They just need a cleansing.
Even the money they're spending. Look, if you buy...
Ronaldo.
No, not even Ronaldo. If you buy a terrible thing,
Yeah.
and we all know this thing is worth R1, and you overpay and you pay 90,000 rand for it, it doesn't mean that thing will be quality. you just got worked, bro. You got played. So they think throwing money at useless things makes the team look,
gonna make
and you
sense.
go, yeah, but who are these people?
Yeah.
All right. So
What has Zexi done in the world of
football?
He should be playing for Man United.
okay, so I'm gonna give you some Man United players that are currently on their team sheets. You must just say sell or keep,
Okay.
right? Victor Lindelof.
Keep.
For?
For the essence.
Experience.
For the essence.
What is
Okay.
the deal?
Because that's what it is. It's like saying you want to sell Bruno.
Man United should have kept Scott McTominay.
Yeah. McSauce.
Yes. But anyway, Mazarawi, sell or keep.
Keep.
De Ligt,
Keep.
No.
he just arrived.
Keep. They need. Yeah, that.
His
back
quality,
line-
that boy.
back
He
line is
plays for a
suffering.
terrible team, but he's quality.
That's what I've been saying. Some of the players aren't the problem. It's the club.
Okay, let's continue.
Anthony,
The
great
best
example.
player in this list, Harry Maguire.
My dog.
Keep.
I'm a
Actually,
Liverpool
keep.
Yeah,
fan.
I'm keeping apparently. Outside. So you should be sending him. What do you mean?
Keep Maguire.
We've got Lisandro Martinez.
You see there, you must sell.
Okay.
No. You'll make money selling this guy.
But your team.
So it's a saving.
Yeah, you'll make money selling this guy.
But
Sometimes you gotta sell some. Emre.
Sometimes you gotta sell the good things.
You got fired, you got no money. Taxi TV, dog.
facts.
Taxi TV.
How are you watching Netflix ungasebenzi?
How? Buy CTV, my guy.
You don't understand?
It's an asset, but Emre.
How do you have a fridge?
We need to rebuild this house. We need
But
But who are you building around?
Yeah, you need to stop nonsense.
It's like if
For the house.
Bruno's the car. You gotta sell the car just to make a couple of.
No, Bruno is the car.
Yeah,
This guy is the rims.
It's the rims. So you
Sell the rims, my brother. You can still drive.
Standard rims.
Sell the rims. You have petrol to drive for 3 more months.
My
Come on,
God.
man.
My God.
It's like selling your car to buy petrol. It's some crazy. Like selling your iPhone to buy airtime. Like I'm not data.
like
He'll sell purely on the basis of he'll make more money by selling him.
Yeah.
He'll find a better team. And then from that money, you can invest better, bro.
Okay.
What
What about
for lunches?
Lenny Oro? Lenny Oro.
I guess keep.
I saw him watch. He doesn't track back. He's a bit shaky, but angizingenda Man United mean. Salo keep.
I guess.
keep. I guess.
It doesn't even matter. Flip a coin.
Diego Dalo. He's a baller though. He's a baller though.
Keep. Yeah.
Now it's getting interesting now. Ungathi angisho ngo. Look sure.
Go.
You can
Let him
go.
Sell that thing.
Let him go.
That one, yeah,
That's
you
an
can go.
emotional. That's a player Man United fans just laugh.
It's like he's not there most
But
of
it's
the
not
time.
there.
Yeah,
It's just
fine.
love him
Yeah,
for some
fine.
He's like an antique in the house. Just
Yeah,
like,
fine.
let
Johnny
that man
Evans,
go.
he came through. I haven't seen the difference he made.
Sell
Mara, why
that
would
But
thing.
you
maybe he
Johnny
just
Evans.
arrived. He just
Johnny
arrived.
Evans.
Sell him.
Okay,
Give him time.
let's go to midfielders. I don't know whether I think Man United got scammed by Chelsea. Mason Mount, keep or sell.
Sell.
He's not doing anything.
sell.
He's not doing anything for them.
Sell.
Okay, Bruno Fernandes,
Keep.
For his
Easy
career,
keep.
Captain Fantastic, and then Christian Eriksen.
keep.
Another emotional one. Just keep.
He's old, man.
I don't know what the heart wants there.
Yeah.
Keep, yeah.
The hard ones for the hard ones.
Champions League, multi-Champions League winner, Casemiro.
Let that old
Let him
man
go.
bro.
That man,
It's Saudi time. It's Saudi time.
That's what I was saying. He must retire. Sterling must retire.
It's Saudi time.
Suarez must
Fine.
retire.
It's Saudi time, ne?
It's
You must
Saudi
make
time.
money.
Like-
And then you've got Kobe Mainu, keep or sell.
Keep.
But they're saying they're gonna sell him
Is that what they said?
for the thing you're speaking about that they could cash out.
Oh, also, he doesn't want to renew.
Oh, so.
Interesting, because he's playing for lose of a club. Rasmus Højlund. Sell or keep?
After
just
that
arrived.
speech you just gave us.
I'd say sell,
just
but no one's
arrived.
going to touch that mess.
He just
No
arrived.
one's going to touch that mess.
Maguire has more goals
he's
than
gonna
him.
be unemployed.
Anthony has more goals than Hoyland.
Oh,
Bruh.
is the goat.
Madness. Okay, Rashford is obviously on loan. Would you take him back if you're Man United? Because he's on loan.
No.
right?
Who's this Rashford?
No.
So if you were Rashford, you'd say I want to stay at Aston.
No.
Yes.
I mean, he's playing Champions League football next week.
You know what the
next-
problem is?
This year.
You can't put your foot down with old Man United players. You can't have old guard in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Because he's already disrespected Amorim a few times, if I'm not mistaken. So let him go for your own peace.
Okay. Let's
for
move
his
on.
career.
Let's move on to Joshua Zexi.
Super sub,
Yes,
maybe.
keep.
What's up, ne?
Yeah, we'll find a better strike.
You can cash out for
Too young.
real.
And then Ahmad Diallo.
I'll keep.
Keep.
And then Alejandro Garnacho.
Keep.
Keep. And then Anthony is on loan.
Anthony,
Jordan Sancho is on loan.
my boy.
Sell it.
Sell.
Sell my boy.
Alex,
Give
sell
it
it.
to me. Let him
So
stay.
basically, what I'm getting from this is that half of the team needs to be restructured. There needs to be
80%.
80% of the
80%.
team.
Bounce.
Or you bring in Sam Allardyce.
What?
Big set.
Rescue job.
Yeah.
He can get you out of the bottom.
Also looking at this.
They're fine. They're very fine at the bottom of
You
the
know what I'm
barrel.
thinking, boys? I think we tried to have this conversation earlier because I'm looking at Man United kit here, and we're debating about which team had the best kit release in
wanna bring up that
2025.
list.
So
Okay.
now, no, because the thing is, Arsenal wants to always talk cack all the time. Arsenal fans, they've got the best kits in the league.
We drop 18 kits a season.
Yeah, but then
Because you're trying to compensate for your terrible
Fine,
kids.
they're all fire.
Not all.
At least 3 of them are fire.
Out of 18?
18.
Out of 18.
At least 3 of them are more fire than this.
Crazy.
So we're gonna go through this list.
That's a terrible way to operate.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
Okay.
You're saying out of 18.
I'm gonna try and screen record for thingy. For
it
editor,
there?
yeah. Yeah.
No, you guys go screen record.
Oh, are they gonna view through this or through this?
Then I must
Shut
pick
up.
up-
You're doing this.
must pick up
I
email.
think we were
out.
watching your
Am I email them?
Open your browsing history.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but
I just want you to
Yeah, I just
go
want-
www.p.
P.
Okay, wait, we'll do that.
Let's see.
We'll
Let's just see.
do that
Let's see
after
what
the
pops
show.
If it
up.
doesn't say Premier League,
We'll
yeah,
do that
Let's
after
see
the
what
show.
pops up.
Can you guys chill? We'll do that after the show.
Just www.p, please.
What are we doing?
AI. Sometimes it searches its own things. You know there are dudes who do that. Search for porn on AI, ChatGPT.
That's crazy.
What?
Wait,
Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that.
You can ask it anything.
Can you do it on the WhatsApp
Don't
one?
give him ideas.
Wait.
Don't give him
Wait,
ideas.
my
Don't give him
It's for the
ideas.
show. I'm doing this for the show. You were saying, Teresa?
I must ask you to show me some boobies.
So like
to do that parenthesis.
So let's go through this list. So this is ranking.
I'm gonna remember that shit.
Liz is my main Liz.
Sorry.
This is offside. Gents, we are ranking the 15 best football jerseys for 2024 and 2025
By
season.
who?
This is by GQ.
GQ magazine.
Yebo.
The real one.
So GQ has decided to compile this list, and we're gonna start from number 16.
Move back a bit.
Number 16, you've got Chelsea away. I think this is a beautiful shirt, to be honest. For me, I would wear this if it wasn't Chelsea.
I think it's as a Chelsea fan. I don't know why it's
It
on
deserves
this list.
15 place.
I don't know if this is supposed to be here.
Yeah, I don't know if, if it should
Yeah,
be.
man.
Like,
It's
Trust
very-
me, well, is it sponsored?
like
Sponsored post?
Maybe sponsored by Betway Asaz.
This is just a kid.
yeah, this is for me. I don't think it should be on the list in general. Like, don't get me wrong, it's okay, it's cool, but I don't think it should be on the list.
Mara, is this going to be a minimalistic
Angaz.
list?
To be honest, I think, you know who should be 15th? Man United. They're already there. You get
Woo!
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Talas Kulumas Bitsaviso.
Yeah,
Okay.
serious.
And at number 14, we've got
What
ERC
is this,
Lens.
guys?
This looks like
It's a
the-
beautiful jersey, though.
No, it's very.
Just because you don't know the team doesn't mean the jersey is not nice.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's
What
not
are
what
you
I'm
saying?
saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
hating on this at 16th?
It should be 15.
They put a pattern on a green kit and you guys are saying it's
And the
fine.
pattern of the green is green.
Sometimes less is more, George.
Sometimes
less is
more
Where
is
do you rate
more.
it?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't rate it.
Going to number 13, Real Madrid away kit.
It's the color for me, eh?
You don't like orange?
I think it's the
I
color.
fucks with it. I think,
think
I
it's
mean,
the
for
colour.
number 13, it's not bad.
Maraka.
Yeah, no.
It's number 15.
No, so far we are just in kids.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
we'll see at top 5.
Okay. And coming in at number 12,
This is-
Girona's home kit.
This is not bad. I
This
like
is
this.
a gorgeous kit.
It's not
Croatia,
bad. I like this.
man.
I like this.
George, why you?
Yeah, it's
do you
giving
know
Croatia.
fashion?
It's giving
Croatia.
Croatia.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are rude.
It's
Yo.
giving Girona, not Croatia. You're like haters.
See that light skin pose?
Oh, you see now.
Now you're talking,
This
Baba.
is something different.
This is gorgeous, man. I like the shades of brown. I like the patterns. The sponsor, I would remove it, but it comes with the shirts.
It looks like a tea bag. I don't know. Like I don't agree.
No, but it's a nice one.
No.
If they all lie down, we can play chess.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. Hey, this
No,
is
guys.
No.
This is a kid.
It's a number 11.
it's
It's a number
okay,
11.
it's okay.
And then we've got the best team in the world at number 10.
Do you know what I feel? Liverpool seems like they always just have the same
No,
shirts.
look
just
at the
like
5 last
brighter
shirts we've
colors.
had. We are a red team.
I don't know. Just
This kid would have been. I don't know. I don't fucks with that cut off by the neck.
It's from a classic kit that they had back in the day. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
Also,
I mean,
just
number
because it
10,
was made
when
back
you
in
have
the
to
day
explain it.
doesn't mean.
yeah, it doesn't mean
When you have
anything.
to
Like
explain
You
it,
know what
Usha
was back in the
Beka
day?
history.
Apartheid.
Thank you.
Not everything that happened back then
And
was nice,
at
man.
number 9, we've got Everton's away kit. I would rock this with a nice pair of jeans or chinos, maybe some white dunks or something.
Too basic in my opinion.
This is too basic.
Unless I'm. Oh no! I see like a
No, you ain't seen
footballish
shit.
pattern on it. When you look so,
Mara, isn't there a stock background
that's not bad.
pattern?
That's not bad.
No,
actually.
man. This guy is a hater. Look,
That's
look,
not bad.
look,
Like
look.
when you zoom in, look at the pattern on it. That's not
But
bad.
we've seen this before. It's a background on somebody's
Yo, Arsenal
PC.
people don't never appreciate anything. Here we go. Here we go.
But it's clean, yo.
Personally, I didn't like this kid.
But it's clean, yo.
No, you're just gonna say that so that you can justify you hating all the other shirts.
No, but it's clean though. I like this one.
I like the other one, the black one.
Yeah, the black is cold, my brother.
See, now
cooking
we're
now.
talking.
You're
That's
cooking now.
fashion.
I ain't gonna lie. If PSG's not on this list, I don't know what I'm gonna say, bro.
And at number 7, we've got Real Betis.
Why?
Because the best player in the world plays for this team.
Anthony.
Anthony,
Yes,
Ballon d'Or
okay.
winner.
Celtic did it better.
Man.
You are comparing greens. You're comparing colors and style here.
Even the way they shot
Yeah, that's
this
what it's
picture.
trying to
Where
say.
is this actually?
So they couldn't even book a studio.
Like, look at you. See what I'm saying?
And at number 6, you got Celta Vigo, their home kids. Personally, I would rock this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I just don't know how I feel about this
Hamel
white
cooked.
shoelace
feels
type
like
of
the
like
man-
pattern. Like I don't know how I feel about that white part, but I like.
Feels like there must be cleavage there or something.
like
And then coming in at number 5 is Atalanta. It's trash because also they always make me lose my bed slip.
Inter did it better.
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
they did nothing there.
they really did.
They
Really,
rather stripes and
They just colored.
yeah, like do something, bro.
They just colored. Okay, and coming in at number 4, we've got the team name Nabati Florentina.
It's a clean look
guys.
though. It's a clean look.
It's white.
It's a clean. Yeah,
That's it. It's just white.
it's white red. Is that Kappa?
Yeah, it is Kappa.
Guys.
The only other detailing that's
No,
there is inside by
guys.
the collar. That's all they have. But you won't even go see that.
So you can print that yourself tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, says George.
Coming in at top 3, we've got Ajax, their home kids.
It's giving Arsenal.
It's giving Arsenal, yeah.
giving Arsenal.
It's giving Arsenal.
But you can see the detailing on it.
Yeah.
It looks very nice, especially towards like the side.
I feel like Adidas is very lazy with
For the
designs.
20th year in a row.
Himana.
Okay, and then your top 2 guys.
Aye. Oh, this cannot be a soccer kit, bruh.
That looks like a pajama,
It is
my boy.
a soccer
Like,
kit
that looks like
for,
pajamas. What the fudge?
How do you say the name?
FC Versailles.
FC Vaseline.
Vaseline away.
Vaseline. Vaseline. FC
Beautiful
Vaseline.
kit though. Beautiful kit though.
Yo, nice, bro. I won't lie.
Does the
Nice.
quality not look like just a normal t-shirt? Does it look like it's not giving you can run in this thing?
Yeah,
right?
ne?
Like when you look at it properly.
Lepches, yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
sweating in this.
Look at it,
It's
Prince.
beautiful. I'd say this is my number 1 so far.
Yo, this is gorgeous. man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I like
and
it, but it
at
just doesn't.
number 1, and I'm yawning as I say this, it's obviously AC Milan.
AC Milan made it to the list and PSG didn't.
Aye,
What's
aye.
so nice about the PSG jersey?
Oh, have you seen the PSG? PSG is
Guys.
probably one of the best
Kanjani,
jerseys
thank you,
out
Marco.
there.
So, Ama stripes. That's it.
GQ.
Stripes, stripes.
They said
No,
it's
no.
number
But
1.
hold on. It's stripes. They got the little white here by the sleeves. There's a little white here by the armpits.
And
There's detailing if you zoom. It's not bad. They put a lot of effort.
they've got a
into this.
Champions League, which you don't have.
Oh,
What
Shanda.
does that have to do with fashion, Chief?
I just had to throw that out
What does that
there.
have to do with fashion?
I just had to
How?
throw that.
Just poking.
Hey, buddy.
I just had to throw that out there. We're having so much time, and the time is flying by. Before I forget anything, boys, is there anything you wanna mention?
UEFA Nations League predictions for Saturday for
Okay.
tomorrow. For if you're watching this tomorrow,
Okay.
Would you like to go through
so
that?
which means bet slip vibes.
and this is second leg. Hey,
I want Oscar better emotional. Use our tactic, cash out.
all right. So
Cash out is the best, bro.
I'm just gonna name a couple of teams here.
Okay.
Okay, we have France and Croatia.
France.
BTS.
France,
BTS,
bro,
BTS,
France.
BTS.
Both to score.
Croatia, bro.
Croatia's,
France.
remember they
It's Croatia, bro.
did they not make
But
it
it's
to
also France.
Cannavaring Mbappe.
You're looking at Tina as
Buddy,
Konate,
Modric.
Kamavinga,
Croatian Messi.
Croatia's
Dembele.
mad discipline, bro.
It's only the what's Ballon d'Or winner, Modric.
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 That
How
whole
old
team
is
is...
That's what I'm saying. Who else
Bevan.
is fire on that squad that can
That whole
threaten?
team is robotic, bro.
Bokamavinga, batlo shapwa ke.
Those
Mbappe,
guys
please
move
imagine.
in sync for everything, my
This is
guy.
a straight win.
Dembele is on fire.
Can I tell you the odds though? It's 7-1.
One is definitely France.
Yes. 7-1.
So
Yeah,
he said he
guys.
bets against. So I understand he's thinking about money, not stats.
but both
No,
teams
no,
score.
no. Ask both teams to score.
Okay.
Both teams to score.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll put up both teams to score.
I don't think I know who would win that game. Well, maybe
France.
France, bro.
Yeah.
It's an easy one, this one.
But hey. Yeah, but this is how I win money.
Let me go
This is an
with.
easy one.
Come to us,
Not
come to us,
everyone
come
is
to us.
going to win this.
We have Spain versus the Netherlands.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
Didn't they
hot
play
with the Netherlands.
draw the last
Van
time they
Dijk is
played?
there.
Van Dijk, ne?
Yep.
Van Dijk is there.
For Memphis.
Memphis is there. And
Dubai.
Gakpo is there.
Yeah, Spain win.
Cody. Spain win. You've got,
Yeah,
you've
Spain
got
win.
your Yamals. You've got your... What's his other guy on the right? He played with him in the Euros, man. It was Yamal.
Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
Yeah, Nico Williams.
Nico Williams.
Olmo. Is Olmo.
Isn't that guy who plays for Barca again there? What's his name? He plays in Gavi's position.
In
Is
whose
Gavi?
position?
Is Gavi not Gavi? Let me say
Oh,
Javi.
yeah, Gavi, Antoine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
I mean, Spain has got a quality squad. Young ones, got Morata up front probably
Yeah.
again. But I would say Spain win.
Interesting stat with the previous meetings. Spain has won 2, 1 draw, and 3 wins for Netherlands.
I
But
just,
Netherlands
I just
also.
remember seeing Netherlands in the Euros and I was like,
I remember seeing them in the World Cup.
decision making.
They were disappointing.
Decision making.
It looked like a team that could win, but then somehow don't know how to.
It's like Brazil.
I guess the Dutch wasn't there.
So we're saying Spain win.
I think so.
Then, a little blockbuster here, maybe. Germany versus Italy.
Ooh.
Potential blockbuster.
Hey, but the Germans, guys, I mean, I don't know what energy they have.
Oh, but they sucked the last tournament.
Yeah,
Now-
yeah.
Cruz
Oh, so
retired.
then they're on the up now. They always.
I've
And then
got
they come
that
back
after, yeah, I've still got the Euros
old-
in my head and hey, those guys.
No, they're back there.
So let's say both teams to score there instead of
Kana kipo Musiala, ne?
Italy.
Italy will win.
Who's gonna score for Italy? Just one. Chiesa.
I mean, no.
Your fave.
No, he's benched, bro. He suffers with injuries.
But
He's
who's
not my
gonna
fave.
score for Italy? I think Italy is going through a dip of
Yeah.
talent right now.
All right, cool. We say Germany win. And that's it. Those are some of these are
Those are the odds.
Uruguay, Turkey, Iceland, Kosovo. I know there's no future there.
Guys, we've come to the end of our show. But before that, I just remembered something. Paul Pogba is back. I think
back.
someone said he must go, I think, to Marseille, where is it?
Marseille.
Where Marseille, where Greenwood is playing. He said he might be interested.
Wasn't he going to Juve? Or was that stop now?
Pogba.
There was rumors.
Akari, he was there, and then this whole ban thing happened. And
Yeah.
they were like, "Aye,
Yeah.
Okay. Love
we don't
that menu.
like people who cheat. We only gamble."
No, but that's what happens when you're a dope player.
Wow.
But imagine,
What are we doing? What are we doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy, Pity Jokes, with my amazing guest right here, Tabiso. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you guys want to see him here next week again. If you have a guest in mind, put them in the comment section. Unless...
No.
Not Sundows, no. George, any last words?
No, I'm good. Arsenal Champions League winners 2025. Let's go.
We'll talk about that when the international break is over. To see what Arsenal is
Want Real
operating.
Madrid.
Say it.
We want Real Madrid.
yeah,
As an Orlando Pirates
get
player
them.
and supporter, not player, supporter, as Pirates, we want Barcelona next. Skathela mathimo amancane abo Sundowns lana yilezi manje.
Yes,
we want
Magalans.
we want Barcelona. It's been onside the Penta League. Bye bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell for the
To be
Yeah, the show
notified.
is over. The show is over.
Guys.
What's up, man? Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. It's the Banter League.